Good afternoon to you. Mark Sept with HurricaneTrack.com here with your Hurricane Pro and HD video blog for September 7th, 2013. Take a look at things out in the Atlantic. Still nothing really to worry about as far as development goes. Are watching the leftovers of Gabrielle here. Potential impacts coming up to Bermuda over the next few days with some increase in rain and wind, but nothing deeply organized or very intense. And then we have this system here. I believe it's Invest 90 or 91L. I'm starting to forget which one is which. Had a lot of suspect areas lately, but obviously no hurricanes yet. This will probably develop, and then it'll also probably turn out to sea, as there's just not a lot of deep layer ridging sitting out in the Atlantic right now. Very shallow ridging, basically, and so these things float away, kind of like helium balloons if you let them go. In fact, if we look at the GFS here from today's 12Z run, this is 5 days out in the future, and here is the system now coming off of Africa, and it's already starting to take a northwest turn. Could bring some heavy squalls to the Cape Verde Islands over the next several days. Also notice down in the Bay of Campeche, another area trying to get going as pressures are going to stay low across this part of the Atlantic Basin over the next several days. In fact, going out to day 10, we still see the system out here in the Atlantic just kind of milling around in the eastern Atlantic. Maybe it'll pile on a few ace points, that accumulated cyclone energy index, but probably nothing substantial. This could be a hurricane, but again, it's going to stay well east of, we'll call it 50 degrees longitude here in the eastern Atlantic and not bother any land areas outside of the Cape Verde Islands. And then pressures stay low here in the western Caribbean, southwest Gulf of Mexico. As we get closer and closer to fall, we get high pressure coming out of Canada, and that typically shows us that you have to look down in the Caribbean for the possibility of development. That's where things naturally progress the farther along in the month that we go, and we'll see. I think that there's the chance we'll see some development down here before the month is over, but at least nothing this weekend impacting land areas of any significance, and that is always good news. That is it, short and to the point today. Again, I'm Mark Sept. HurricaneTrack.com is my site. Always an honor to do these videos for you on Hurricane Pro and HD. Have a great rest of your Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow with another look at the tropics.